My name is Noah Toledo, and I am the sixth grade ELA teacher at Harmony School of Endeavor. I have been here since February of 2021, so going on 4 years here at Endeavor, and I just signed on for another one. I went to Durham Elementary and Clifton Middle School as well as Waltrip High School. So I am a product of public schools. When it came time to find a new job and I realized that Harmony Public Schools was hiring and Endeavor had an opening, I jumped on it right away. To have the opportunity to teach literally down the street from where I grew up seemed like it was meant to be. I became an educator because my nerd jam is educational equity. That's really what I feel is one of the most important social justice issues right now in the country. I believe that kids have the right to free and fair, good public education, no matter the zip code they were born in or the zip code they're currently growing up in. As far as my classroom culture, when you walk into my room, you do see a menagerie of plushies and stuffed bears. You bring in a plush bear and all of a sudden you see joy in the kids' faces. It started with a book I teach called Touching Spirit Bear, and bringing in a bear to represent the actual animal in the book. And it turned into this chaos of plushies around my room. So I use them as part of my social emotional learning components. Happy birthday, Jacob! And also, if I'm being honest, it's really for myself. I believe that teaching is a calling. This is definitely not a job for everyone. Just because someone likes medicine and the research involved in biological sciences doesn't mean they should become a surgeon and cut open a human body and look at all of the guts inside, right? Same thing applies with education. Actually being a classroom teacher and seeing these students every single day and dealing with the many frustrations and emotional outbursts day in, day out, really isn't for everybody. We also, as human beings, struggle sometimes with our own big emotions, and so of course a child is going to have a really extra hard time with it. So to be a teacher requires so much patience, and it also requires a lot of self-reflections. We're going to make mistakes, we're also going to have our off days, but to be able to take those moments and self-reflect and figure out how we can do it a little bit better tomorrow in order to do our job better for the kids, that to me makes a really good teacher. At the beginning of the school year during professional development, I remember we wrote down our mission statement for the year, and I have kept it on my wall ever since. When my students leave my room at the end of the year, I want them to have not only grown in their ELA skills and love reading a little more, but I want them to leave my room a kinder person. I really do love my kiddos, and at the end of the day, when I start to wonder why I'm doing this, I just have to look at their little faces and see the growth that they've made as they get into 7th and 8th grade and become high schoolers. I can already envision them doing really great things when they're older. So I hope my future students always know they can come back to Mr. Toledo's room and visit. They can always invite me to their college graduation. I'm their teacher for the rest of my life. I make it a point to let them know that, and I mean it. I will be their teacher until I'm no longer here on this planet.